Good morning. How's everybody today? Hope everybody's doing well and got through Storm Amy with as little disruption as possible. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case for much of Scotland and parts of Ireland. So, as of now, Saturday, about 11 o'clock, there's 62,000 homes with no power. 62,000. It's an astounding figure. There's also been a number of fatalities, one in Ireland and one in Scotland, I believe, which is a tragedy in itself. But I wanted to talk about the power aspect of it because of the severity of the storm, it was worse than what many had predicted. So they're now predicting anything up to 3 days to get the reconnections done to many of these homes. They've already done 17,500, but that's still leaving 62,000 homes with no power. Now, you think about that, most of those people probably don't have as much as a candle, torch, right? So after 3 days, the phone that you're using to contact family and friends, the phone that you're using as a torch, the phone that you're using to relieve boredom, probably got no means to charge it. For most. And that's just so frustrating for me that the whole premise of this channel is to make situations like that better for people should something like this happen. Because whilst you can't avoid the storm, you can mitigate the effects of the storm. Because there'll be people sitting just now with family, kids saying, well, can't cook anything for breakfast, or could be 3 days time before they get any power back on, so the fridge is going off. Most houses in the UK, as an average, they're looking at about £121 of weekly spend. That's the current figures that are quoted as an average for the UK. So you could be losing this week's shop plus whatever you've got in the fridge and the freezer. So a couple £100 in food gone. Off. And it's not a I told you so video. It's a hopefully it'll be a wake up call for some of the 62,000 to improve their position, because this is only the start of the storms. And I would like to think that for the next one, then we could all possibly be a wee bit better prepared. You could have a couple of torches, you could have some candles, you could have some method of heating, whether it's you've got a log burner if you're a real prepper, which I'm not, or a gas heater with suitable ventilation, or electric blankets with a power bank that can run them. I mean, there's things we can do, and there's things that we should do. And it tugs at the heartstrings to think that there's people waking up this morning that they're trying to explain to their children that mummy and daddy have got no power. Can't I tell you when it's going to be back on? Could be 3 days. I mean, that's... So you try to keep kids fed and entertained for 3 days. That's pressure in a family, in a household that you don't need, and we could avoid it. And we should avoid it, because as part of our genetic preps, we can account for these things. So if you're currently affected by this, you might not even see this video, because don't use your precious battery watching my crap on YouTube. Wait till you're charged and settled. But hopefully, if they're vulnerable, they've already registered with Scottish and Southern, and they're on an emergency list that they get priority reconnection. Hopefully you can reach out to family, friends, community, draw together as a community and help one another out. There might be people up the street that can cook a hot meal for you. There might be shops that have opened regardless of power constraints and be able to sell you stuff. Because don't forget, tills will be down. They can't connect, so they can't take credit card payments. And if the tills are down and the banks are down, and your local area the cash line's down, you can't get cash. So whilst the little corner shop might be open out the goodness of their heart to try and help people out, even though they've got no power, you can't pay them. If it's a friendly shopkeeper and he puts you on tick for a couple of days, fantastic. But you might not be that lucky, yeah? So again, cash is king. Have a few quid in the house so that you can travel a bit further and get to that shop that might take cash. And you've got to just get through these short-term disruptions as best you can. Some board games, keep the kids happy, making it fun. It's a bit of an adventure. Keep the fear out of it. But I just wanted to make this video to say that, again, that's tens of thousands of people in Scotland that have got no power, and you might be 3 days to get it again, and that's soul destroying. So, yeah. If you're affected by the power cuts, let us know your story. How are you coping? Were you prepared? What were your preps? What's worked for you? What didn't work? Right? Let's see if we can get a learning exercise out of this for people. Did you buy something that helped you in particular? Did you buy a generator or a power bank or an extra box of candles and it made all the difference? How did you keep the kids entertained? What was your personal experiences? So I'd be interested to know. And hopefully you get reconnected fairly quickly, folks. And yeah, take care.
Over at last. Like and subscribe, folks. Saves him moaning. I'm prepared for anything, come rain or shine. From the city blackout.